So you might be asking yourself, is the iPhone 10 a bad iPhone in 2023? And to be honest, I'm not even 100% too sure. To classify what a bad iPhone is, in my opinion, it's usually an iPhone that isn't really working anymore or is not functional anymore, and or it might be on its last leg of software or performance or whatever the case is. So I look at those specific criteria that I normally would give of a certain device, and I don't really think the iPhone, 10 kind of fits in that specific category, if I'm being honest. I look at an iPhone like the iPhone 6s as kind of being more of a bad iPhone, but when I look at something like the iPhone, 10, I don't think that's a bad iPhone per se. Now, is it a perfect iPhone, or is it an iPhone I'd recommend people to buy right now? Probably not. I think this iPhone, it really just doesn't make too much sense to buy this device anymore. You are much better off buying something that is still supported with software. And this is where the confusing thing is kind of with the iPhone, 10, is that this thing, although it's not necessarily supported with software right now, it's still kind of supported with iOS 16. And I'm not too sure how long iOS 16 is going to last, but there's a chance iOS 16 could last probably for another year or two, maybe even longer. We look at iOS 15, Apple supported that version of software for a long period of time. I even look at iOS 12 and Apple supported that version of software for many, many, many years. So who's to say Apple couldn't do the exact same thing with the iPhone 10? We really don't know, like I said, but if I had to guess, I think this phone is going to last a lot longer than probably some people even imagine, which that in of itself is a very, very interesting thing in and of itself. Now, on top of that, what I'd probably say is that with a device like the iPhone 10, you're still getting a phone that's still pretty much kind of supported, but it's still a pretty decent performing device. Whenever I'd use something like the iPhone 10 or whatever, I still think it performs pretty decent, and I still use it sometimes for certain videos. Not every video out there, but still there are some videos out there that I still use my iPhone 10 for, and it actually holds up quite well. It is actually a very interesting thing. You'd never think a phone like this would still be able to, kind of hang with some of the newer phones, but you'd be surprised. I feel like the iPhone 10 still does a really good job from that perspective, and honestly, whenever I play any games or anything like that on this specific device, I still feel like this phone holds up very, very well from that perspective as well, which, like I said before, is a really cool thing, and that's something I really do like about my iPhone 10. So, without a doubt, although this probably wouldn't be the first phone I'd recommend buying, I still think the iPhone 10 is not a bad phone. I think it's a phone that kind of got cut a little bit too early, and I wish this thing still got supported with software, but I understand kind of what Apple was doing, and if at the end of the day this is the best we got, then I'll probably take it, if I'm being honest. So, in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.